100 billion US dollars. That's how much the China Finance Ministry's new AIIB, or Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, is expected to have in available capital as it starts up this summer. However, the organization, even though providing much needed financing for railways, ports, and highways all across Asia, does the exact same thing as the World Bank and the Asia Development Bank, two organizations that the United States has great clout in. The US has encouraged its allies not to join the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, but they have, and it leaves a pressing question for the US. Should the United States join the Asia Infrastructure Investment Bank? The answer is no. The US doesn't have to be part of the AIIB in order to fulfill its commitment to the international infrastructure community, and it doesn't need to join to snub China. Robert Zoellick, however, the former World Bank president, disagrees with this viewpoint. In a scorching op-ed written in the Financial Times on June 7th, Zoellick said that the US should join the AIIB because its participation in the three major infrastructure banks, the AIIB, the World Bank, and the Asian Development Bank, will allow it to share best practices and improve the standing of all three. But the US doesn't have to be part of the AIIB in order to push it in the right direction. In fact, joining may be even more costly. According to a May 22nd report from the Australian Financial Review, countries like Singapore, South Korea, the Philippines, and Germany are all pitching in more money to the starting investment for the AIIB with hopes of joining its top board. The United States would have to match and exceed those investments to have stronger voting stakes in the organization. And that money should be better spent helping its allies. On May 21st, the Wall Street Journal showed that Japan has launched a new $100 billion in US dollars investment to the Asian Development Bank, a group that Japan and the United States are foremost members in. Here, the US will have to back up its ally and support the investment projects of the other banks that it's already involved in, even if that means missing out on the Asia Infrastructure Investment Bank.